Good morning, ma. Welcome to all for online education. Commerce theory part for the first year's English medium. The chapter that we are dealing with, the ninth chapter, that is the sources of business finance, and this is the 8th session of the chapter. So here we have to discuss about the other medium term source of finance. So that is the loan from commercial banks. Now, how the company will raise the loan? Now, how the company will raise the loan from the commercial banks. Okay, let us see the procedure and also the merits and demerits of raising the loan from the commercial bank. See, commercial banks occupy a vital position. Vital means very important position or very important role. Okay, there occupies a vital position means it's a very important role or a very important position as they provide funds. They provide the funds for different purposes. They will provide the funds to the organizations for different purposes as well as for different time periods. Okay, for different purposes as well as for different time periods. It may be 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 1 year, 2 years, whatever it may be, okay, or 30 years, whatever it may be. So it will provide the loan for a different time periods. Okay, banks extend loan to firm, okay, for all sizes. It will extend the loan to firm of all sizes. All sizes means what here the meaning? All sizes. For large size business organization, for small size business organization, for medium size business organization, for micro size business organization, etc. Micro size means very small business organization, very small business organization, and in many ways it provides the loans in the form of many ways. Okay, what are those ways? Let us see. Cash credit, okay, cash credit. These things we are going to study in detail in the next session. Don't worry, that madam is not explaining these. Don't worry about that. We will study each and every topic in detail in the next session. Okay, cash credit, overdraft facility, term loans, okay, purchase, discounting of bill discounting, and issue of letter of credit. So these are the some of the ways, okay, these are some of the ways by which generally the bank issue the loan, okay, by which generally bank issue the loan for different time period for the different purposes. Okay, so this is about the information regarding the loan from the commercial banks. Now let us move on to the merits. What are the advantages of having the commercial banks to the business organization? First one, bank provide timely assistance to business by providing funds and when needed by it. So it providing the funds, bank providing funds and also when it is needed. Who need these? Business need. Okay, when the business need the fund, okay, when the business is in need of fund, at that time the bank will provide whatever the needed fund, whatever the fund needed for the business, that is provided by the bank at the time when the business need it. Okay, that is the first advantage. Let us see the second advantage of the commercial bank. Secrecy of the business. Okay, business secrecy can be maintained as the information supplied to bank by the borrower. So who is the borrower here? Business or organization or company is a borrower. So borrower has to submit the information, necessary information to the whatever the necessary information that is required in order to raise the loan from the bank. So whatever that necessary information is there, that information should have to be submitted by the bank, by the borrower. That is maybe an organization, maybe a company, or maybe some other thing. Okay, it has to be submitted. While it's submitting its secrecy information, means secret information to the bank, nothing will be happened. Okay, why? Because the bank will keep that matter as a confidential. Confidential means it will also keep the business matter secret. Okay, it will not going to make such matters public. It is not going to tell to public about the company. Okay, it is not going to give any kind of publicity about that particular company. So it will keep the total business related information, whatever it has, completely secret, confidential. Formalities such as issue of prospectus, okay, issue of prospectus and underwritings are not required. Okay, underwritings means, you know, I have explained you underwriting means they are the brokers. Okay, they are the brokers. So underwriters are the brokers. Underwriting means an agreement. Underwriting is an agreement. So formalities such as issue of prospectus and underwritings are not required in order to raise the loan from the bank. Okay, for raising the loan from the bank, therefore it is an easier source of fund. It is easier source to raise the fund from the bank. Okay, it is very easy source to raise the fund from the bank. Next, formality. Okay, that is over. Loan from a bank is flexible source. Okay, loan from the bank is a flexible source. It is a flexible source of finance as the loan amount can be increased. Okay, the loan amount can be increased according to the business needs. Okay, what is here? The bank is flexible. Okay, if we went for 10 lakhs and if generally need arises of extra 1 lakh, then we can raise 11 lakhs loan from the bank, because it is a flexible source of finance. Okay, so the loan amount we can increase according to the business needs and can be repaid. We can repay that loan amount in advance when funds are not needed, when we don't need fund. For example, we have raised the loan for rupees 11 lakhs. We have raised a loan of rupees 11 lakhs. But according to our business, we required only 5 lakhs rupees. We required only 5 lakhs rupees. So at that time, what happened? How many lakhs are remain with us? 6 lakhs rupees are remain. So we can give back that 6 lakhs rupees as an advance to the bank. At the time, what will be the loan amount for us? That will only 5 lakhs rupees is the loan amount, because 6 lakhs rupees we have given back to the loan. So sorry, given back to the bank. Okay, these are the advantages of loans from the commercial banks. Let us see the disadvantages. Funds are generally available for a short period. So these are available for a short period, and its extension and renewal is undertaken and difficult. So if you want to extend the time period, generally it is given for a short period of time. Okay, generally it is given for a short period of time. If you want to extend it or if you want to renewal it, you have to, it will be very difficult and it will be very uncertain. Okay, it will be very difficult and it will be uncertain. Banks make a detailed investigation. Banks make a detailed investigation of the company affairs. So bank make the detailed investigation of the company affairs. So whether the company is in stage of profits or whether the company is in stage of losses. Financial structure also they will consider. Okay, financial structure, whether the structure of the company is in good structure or it is a bad structure. They will do this type of detailed investigation, and after that they will come to a final conclusion whether to give loan to these type of company or not. Okay, it may also ask for security of assets, means we have to keep some asset as under the mortgage. And personal securities means shares, we have to keep our shares, gold etc. under security, means we have to keep the shares, gold or personal property, or assets means land, buildings or machinery, anything under the mortgage. These make the procedure of obtaining the funds slightly difficult. So by keeping these all things in the mortgage, it will become very difficult to raise the fund from the commercial banks, because the bank will not call you, come take the loan, I have lot of money, I will give loan to you. In this way the bank will not perform. The bank will give loan by taking certain thing as a security. If the company is not, if the company failed to pay the amount, then who will be responsible? Company is not a natural person. The bank manager can't go and hold the collar of the company collar poi patkoled kada, because it is an artificial person. So that's why security of asset and personal securities should have to be kept in the mortgage when in order to raise the loan from commercial banks. So this is about the another medium term source of finance. So in the next session we are going to discuss about the one more medium term source of finance, and also the short term finance source of finances. Some of that we are going to discuss in the next session.